I mean, I came into the torch like I go to everything with high aspirations, bro. Like I want to, I push it to the limit, bro, until the limit's been reached, and then whatever happens after that happens. But I don't make any excuses. Like I'm the one, controlling the account. Like I started off well, like when I try to flip accounts, like I always start off really small. Like I try to build a little profit, a little cushion, and then you can start to risk more, and then do crazier shit. Especially with everyone's watching, so I'm not trying to do anything too crazy off the jump. But I just didn't really see a lot of trades at the time, and like I don't really trade very often. Like the better I get, like I'm very selective with my trades, and I might only trade one trade a week, or I might not even trade at all. So I had taken that one trade on US 30. I made like 10 or 12% or whatever, and then I didn't trade for like a week or two. And I guess that people were like asking me like, hey, why aren't you trading the torch? Like, why do you get the torch if you're not going to trade? And then Q kind of made a post saying, he was like, yo, the people want to see action. And I'm like, well, this is his show, like this is his thing. So if that's what the people want, then that's what the people want. And here's where I fucked up. I was in the airport. I was going to Europe for the first time, and I was in Paris airport when I entered the trades on GJ. And I found out that my next flight, I was going to Slovenia, and the flight didn't have Wi-Fi, and I was like pretty close to my stop loss. I wouldn't be able to watch it. So I was like, well, I either take the L now, or I extend the stops and kind of give it a little more room. So I gave it more room, and I just took a bad L. Like I scaled into it poorly. It was just the overall that I forced the setup. There was nothing really there on the higher time frames. It was just regardless. So I made a mistake there. I traded it. The thing is, like, I'm only going to take trades that I really believe in. So I took it on my personal account too. I had like a few hundred lots on it. I lost like $160,000 on my personal account on that trade. So it was the biggest loss I'd ever taken after that. And at that point, and after that, I spiraled downward a little bit. I ended up, while I was on vacation, bro, from the time I left New York till I got, I came back, I had lost like almost $500,000, like of that like 1.5 million or whatever that I made. But whatever, that's how it goes. Like I push the limit, push the limit, push the limit, push the limit until I find that resistance, and then you fall off. So now that's where I'm at. I'm like, all right, cool. I learned, I did something amazing. Now I'm kind of just recollecting and waiting for that next. I'm gonna push past. Yeah, I'm gonna make way more money than I made. So now I'm just coming from a place of experience. Every time you lose, you learn something valuable. So
That's awesome. We're going to circle back and talk about some of the lessons that you took from those losses, how you bounced back, and how you're dealing with it. Jason, did you ever do the torch challenge?
No, and I actually wanted to say something in regards to even James doing the challenge. Is like when I found out that he was doing it, in my head, I was thinking to myself, like, obviously this is going to be lit, but at the same time, I was like, he really has nothing to gain from doing this.
right.
Like, and that's what I kept thinking to myself. And even while I had hit you, like, bro, like, don't even put too much pressure on yourself, because in my mind, it was basically like if he had basically accomplished it and did what he planned on doing, then people, they had already expected that. And like they would have been very impressed. It's like, oh yeah, we knew he was going to do that. But if he doesn't, then everyone has everything to say in the world, and he's a bad trader and da da da. And it just once again goes back to show like people's opinions of your trading ability, of your whatever it may be, your creativeness, whatever it may be, it only holds so much weight. It only holds the weight that you allow it to. And I just love your transparency, bro, because it's like Gary Vee says, that's your shit. Like you're owning your shit. Like, yes, this is my shit. This happened to me. I don't care what any of y'all think, because at the end of the day, bro, you still took 60,000 to M's. You see what I'm saying? And that was in less than 6 months' time. So that's where I'm like, I have to put that out there vocally, because if people don't understand,
and
see,
people don't even believe it, bro. That's what's crazy.
It does. Like, once again, it doesn't matter, because you have.
I think it's amazing, bro. I did something so amazing that people don't even think it's possible, and I'm just like, I'm just laughing because like, like I did that shit. I don't care whether you believe it or not. Honestly, I check my account and the money's there. So